Hi, hello, it is Dr. Askkrystalracquel. I'm back again with a video today. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. You can also send me an email at askkrystalracquel@gmail.com if you would love to see me answer a particular topic or if you have a question about something that's happening in your life on my YouTube channel. So I do have a topic for today. It was actually sent in, so thank you for the individual who sent this video topic in. This topic is regarding individuals who are concerned about other people's lives and go around spreading gossip. So I've spoken about a topic similar before, but I can go a little bit more in depth. So it is so important for us not to be around gossiping, causing mischief, and being so involved in other people's lives and issues. So it's one thing if you have wisdom to be able to help someone, if you're there to encourage other people with things that are happening in their lives. But it's another thing if you're around to hear bad information about people and spread it, maybe not even verifying if it's true. And even if you do know it to be true, it's not something that you're supposed to be spreading. It's very important for us to do things that are honoring to God, and gossiping is just not something that is pleasing to the Lord, and he speaks about it many times in the Bible. So if you're a busybody, you have so much time to be spreading rumors about people, spreading gossip about people, and just really being mischievous, then that's not going to be a benefit to you. A lot of times what you're doing, if you're spreading information about people, it is going to end up backfiring. So you may just say to yourself, well, no, it's so innocent. It's no big deal. I'm just talking. It's just all in good fun. No, it's really not. You really want to be careful. You really want to be mindful of things that you're doing because it's not going to be a benefit to you or of anyone else. You have to think about it. If you're someone that is really just out to spread information about people, if you find that fun, that tells me that you're probably idle. You may not have much going on with yourself, and it may be time to analyze why you're doing those things, what is possessing you to want to cause conflict or want to spread rumors about people, because you have to really think about it to yourself. Is there something that's going on in you that's causing you to behave in that manner? Do you think maybe it's time that you maybe start to analyze your life? There may be things in your life that are making you unhappy, and maybe that's why you're choosing to do those things. So I thought this was a really good request. It's just so important for us to try to think positively. You really want to make sure that you are thinking well of other people. Yes, not everyone's perfect. Yes, there are people who go around causing issues with other people, but if you hear something about someone, for instance, if I hear something about someone, I'm not going to be like, oh, really? That happened? Really? And then what? And then what? No, if I can't necessarily help that person, I may maybe just give a word of wisdom or advice to the person, like if they're talking about a certain scenario, but I'm not going to be trying to spread things about people. And honestly, if it's something that's really personal, if you hear something personal about someone, it's really not your duty to even, if you're not going to be praying about it, then you really shouldn't be talking about it. If somebody brings you some sensitive information or personal information about someone, if you feel some kind of joy or excitement in learning this bad information, you may need to start looking at yourself and wonder why. Because if there's something bad going on, if someone is having a crisis, or if someone is going through turmoil, and now you feel an excitement, you feel, you feel something ignites inside of your spirit, that is an issue, and you may need to look at maybe things aren't going well in your life. Maybe you are now trying to overcompensate with the things that aren't going well in your life, so now it really excites you and you want to meddle in other people's problems. That is not a good thing. Let's say you hear something bad about someone, right? You should not be repeating that to other people to be like, oh, well, did you hear about this? And this happened. Can you believe that so-and-so is doing this? Can you believe that this person got pregnant and they're supposed to be the minister's child or the minister's daughter? That's not even something that you need to worry about, right? If for some reason you want to say to yourself, okay, so-and-so told me that this minister's daughter is pregnant. Okay, I'll just wait and see if she ends up being pregnant, right? Okay, this person's not married. Okay, then you might be able to say to yourself, okay, well, I'm still going to stay in the church. It's not really, the pastor tried his best. This daughter has been doing whatever she wants. She ended up making a mistake. Or you might be someone and you might say to yourself, well, I see that she's pregnant. This is not the first time. It seems like all the pastor's children have some sort of issue, so I'm not comfortable really staying at this church, because how can I follow somebody who doesn't have their own household in order, right? It could be one of those scenarios. But you shouldn't be now trying to spread gossip, spread rumors, be talking about, oh yeah, you know who the baby father is? It's so-and-so. It's that other deacon's son. And no, that's so unnecessary. You can say a word of prayer for that young lady who is now going through a difficult situation. She may be having some issues now with her parents because of her being pregnant, and they're ministers or leaders in the church. Or you may just decide, okay, has happened so frequently with this pastor and his wife. All his children seem to be wayward. I'm not comfortable staying there, right? Those are like a reasonable response, but your response shouldn't be not to spread gossip. And of course, there's some of you who do not attend church, so there's so many other scenarios where this applies. So even in the workplace, if you hear something about a coworker that you may not like, you shouldn't be repeating those things, because what I suggest and how I try to live my life is you want to treat others the way you would want to be treated. So if first of all, we know you wouldn't want somebody to be gossiping about you, spreading rumors about you, right? So why are you doing those things? And a lot of times what you need to do is just try to work through issues on your own. Any type of issue you have with someone, there's no reason for you to be repeating it. There's no reason for you to be lending a listening ear, because it's just not good. If you have an issue with somebody, go to God, go pray about it. Try to figure out how God would handle it and what you can do to either reconcile or remove yourself from that other person. There's no reason, especially when you're coming to people and they may have a friend. Let's say it's a friend, right? Let's say it's a friend, you're not getting along with them, and now you're going to your other friend that person is also friends with and talking about them, right? You're doing things that really you should be able to handle on your own. You should be able to resolve on your own, because you're putting things now in your mutual friend's head, right? So just really be careful. And there are really people who love to cause issues amongst friends, families, and put in a spirit of division. So really be careful of those things. And if you're someone who feels like you have gossiped a lot, just repent from those things, tell God you're sorry, and then try to make a change. We are coming into the end of 2024. Time to be making changes. Make sure that you are ready for the new year. And honestly, all we have to do is just try to be better, try to be the best person we can be under Christ, and God is going to be able to help you and use you. But if you're out here gossiping about people, God is not going to trust you. Let's say you have the wisdom to be able to help people who have been in certain circumstances, but you're gossiping about people, then God is not going to be able to use you. He's not going to use you for that. He's not going to use you to help people who have certain issues, because he knows you're going to be spreading their business around. He knows you're so quick to open your mouth to speak about people. He can't use you in that way. So he's going to say, yep, okay, I just push that daughter or that son of mine to the side. Let me look for someone else, because I need someone who's going to have pure intentions towards other people. I need someone who's going to want good for other people and not get happy when people are going through problems and issues, and not want to spread their business, right? God does not want someone who's going to be spreading gossip about people, talking bad, being like, oh, so-and-so, can you believe that, they just got fired? Or so-and-so was in the mall. Can you believe what they had on? They had on this short dress. Oh, so-and-so was doing this. Oh, so-and-so was doing that. Oh, so-and-so says they don't drink, but then I saw them drinking at the restaurant, or just so many different things. Like, it's just like you're spreading things. You don't even know if some of the things are true, because in that last scenario that I just said, maybe they weren't drinking for a certain period of time, and maybe they were just having one glass of wine. Maybe they had a non-alcoholic beverage when you saw them, so just really be careful. It really puts you in drama. And one thing, I try to keep my mind pure. I try to keep only important things in my head, because if you're somebody that's constantly in drama, constantly in mess, that can affect you. That can make you stressed. That can make you have just like issues, like even be able to function. Your mind might even you might even feel like cloudy as in like, you can't focus on the things that you actually need to focus on because you're involved in other things and things are pulling you in other directions. So really be mindful of that, just for your life, for your relationship with God, for your actions on earth to glorify Him, for Him to be able to use you, and for your overall wellness. So just keep those things in mind. There's no reason for you to be meddling in people's lives and to feel self-righteous to where you're thinking you're better than other people, and because of that, every little thing that seems like a mistake that other people do, you're quick to jump on it and try to spread it. You're quick to want to hold on to negative things about people because it makes you feel superior to them. You're quick to want to spread information about people that's unfavorable because it makes you feel better about yourself. And if you're going through those things, I highly recommend that you seek the Lord in prayer. First, you want to get on your knees and tell Him sorry for what you've done, and then make a turnaround. God will forgive you, but it's really not a good look if you are somebody who loves talking about other people. The main theme of your topic of conversation is other people. That's not good. Focus on yourself, focus on your life, focus on good things, focus on positivity. And you can come across people who if you're a Christian, you may come across people who aren't Christian. And then when they see you doing those things, that's when you see those things on like the news or online where people are like, oh no, I don't believe in Christianity because of this, because people do this, because they're hypocrites, right? You don't want to be that person. You don't want someone to be able to speak negatively about you for things that you've done that are against God, right? And I'm talking about who you are now, right? So make sure you make a change. Make sure that you are continuing to just focus on your relationship with God and focus on how you can better yourself, your life, your family, and not so concerned about other people and what they're doing and focusing on things that are negative. Focus on positivity, focus on love, focus on how you can help people grow in their relationship with God, how you can help other people know who God is, and then God can even use you more. So keep those things in mind, especially as we close the end of this year. And I would love to hear from you all in terms of what else you want to hear about on my channel moving forward, especially into the year of 2025. Have an amazing, blessed day. Bye.